I think everyone needs to stop paying for multiple AI subscriptions. So what if I told you you could access ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Grok, Perplexity, and more from a single dashboard and actually compare their answers side by side? That's exactly what we're looking at today. If this is your first time here, my name is Jay, and this is the Everyday AI channel where we teach you how you can use AI in your daily lives. So we're going to dive right into Nova here, and what immediately caught my attention about Nova is the fact that it's not trying to replace ChatGPT or Claude. Instead, it's bringing all of these models together into one place. And honestly, this solves a problem I've spoken about many times before, because different models are good at different things, right? And sometimes Claude will actually give you a better writing output. Sometimes ChatGPT is better for brainstorming. Sometimes Perplexity is better for research. The problem is constantly jumping between different platforms. So as you can see here, we've got access to a wide range of AI models. So if I want to switch between AI models, I can easily do that here by clicking this drop down. As you can see, I've got access to models from OpenAI, from Anthropic, from Google, DeepSeek, XAI as well. So yeah, quite a wide range of models here. What I'm going to do in this case is I'm actually going to run a prompt. I think what's most interesting about this is the fact that I can actually switch between them without leaving the workspace. So let's actually test this out. I'm going to say, give me 5 YouTube video ideas about AI productivity tools for busy business professionals. Cool. So let's just tighten this up. So give me 5 YouTube video ideas about AI productivity tools for busy business professionals. Okay, cool. So I'm going to run that prompt, and as you can see, Grok 4.1 Fast is working away on that. What I'm actually going to say is I'm going to say, now give me 5 more. And we're going to go into, let's use GPT 5.5. Cool. And what you'll start to notice is that, different models have different approaches, which I think is very fascinating. So one can give you, more practical titles. Another one can give you, more curiosity driven hooks. I think this is where Nova actually becomes really valuable, because one of the biggest challenges with AI and large language models is knowing whether you've actually received the best possible answer. And with Nova, you can actually compare responses across models and make that decision for yourself within the same chat. So instead of assuming one model got it right, you can actually cross-reference the output, which I think is a pretty useful workflow. It also reminds me of the concept of LLM as a council, which was recently sort of pioneered by one of the founding members of OpenAI, Andre Karpathy. And ultimately what he likes to do is ask a whole bunch of models the same question, and they basically have a council about it, almost like a board meeting or like a group chat. They all chime in, give their opinions on it. So yeah, let's try something else. I think what I want to do now is I want to upload a document. Another thing people use large language models for is, of course, summarizing PDFs and reports. So I'm going to drop in a document here, and we'll see exactly what we get out of this. So this could be useful if you're a student or researcher or someone who just deals with a lot of documents throughout your working day. Okay, great. So what I've done now is I've started a new chat, and I've uploaded a trends report about the future of EdTech. Now, what you can do if you want to attach files is you can simply click this plus button in the bottom left of the prompt box and click attach file, or you can actually just drag and drop it in quite simply. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to say, I'm going to use one of the prompts I like to use a lot. So I'm going to say, give me a summary of this document. I want you to use the MECE framework popularized by McKinsey. Make sure you also use layman terms, and your output should be no more than 250 words. Cool, great stuff. So I think yeah, that we can edit this. Cool. Make sure you also use layman's terms, which is basically just simple words for like regular people, and your output should be no more than 250 words. Cool. So let's see what we get here. I'm using OpenAI's GPT-5 Mini, and we're going to see what the output is like. Okay, so I've uploaded a document here as well. Another thing you can do once you upload a document is you can simply say, what do you see, in order to make sure you understand the context that that essentially the model has of your of whatever document you've uploaded. So we've got this market snapshot, size and growth. So global edtech in the US is in USD is actually 163 billion as of 2024. Wow, okay, good stuff. So we've got segments here, K-12 and corporate learning lead. Very true. Obviously, I'm a big proponent of corporate learning. That's pretty much one of my main offerings in my consultancy. So we've also got hardware is also large now. Okay, interesting. Cloud rising to about 60% by 2037. Core technology trends, 4 distinct buckets. Okay, this could be quite interesting. You've got AI and machine learning, immersive tech like AR and VR, blockchain and credentials, and delivery and engagement. Interesting. Market implications and actions, demand for cloud native platforms, AI first features, AR, VR content, and blockchain credentialing. Micro credentials, gamified learning, and digital literacy initiatives. Okay, interesting stuff. So one line recommendation: invest cloud native plus AI core, add immersive content, enable verifiable micro credentials, and fund digital literacy and access programs to win sustainably. Beautiful. I couldn't put it better myself. Okay, great. So yeah, and another thing I think is worth mentioning is image generation as well. So I'm going to go with something simple. I'm going to create an image on, and I'm going to say a futuristic creative workspace overlooking a cyberpunk city at sunset. I'm just going to use Apple Intelligence real quick. Anyone who's got a MacBook, you should already know about this. I'm just going to say improve this image generation prompt so it's more let's say it's more robust and clearly defined with best practices. Cool. So I'm just going to run this right here on my MacBook. I love this inline AI intelligence. And cool. So once this is made, I think I'll delete the aspect about the negative prompt. I don't think we need that. But yeah, for the most part, this is just a development of what I already asked for, and I'm just gonna run this prompt, and we're gonna see exactly what this gives us here. So yeah, really looking forward to this. And again, this is useful because you don't actually have to jump between multiple tools. You've got chat, documents, image generation, and research all living in the same place. And something I always tell people is that AI isn't about finding the best model, it's about finding the best model for the task. Okay, wow, very cool stuff. Interesting. Very nice image. We've got this wonderful skyline here. You can take a look at the full prompt here. So we've got the workspace that was designed for a visionary AI creator and a digital artist. Now, yeah, like I was saying, this is really where platforms like Nova make a lot of sense. Rather than committing yourself to one AI ecosystem, you can experiment and see which models perform best depending on what you're actually trying to achieve. So whether you're creating content, writing emails, studying, coding, researching, or just trying to save time throughout the day, having access to multiple models from a single interface definitely makes things a whole lot more convenient here. And I think that's a core value proposition. So definitely check out Nova if you think it would be useful for you. I know having access to multiple leading AI models in one place has definitely been useful for my workflow, particularly if you're someone who finds himself switching between ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and other tools throughout the week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.